I hope the video started. Let me just check real quick. It did. Thank you for watching this video. I was going to do a reading earlier, but I had some thoughts after watching a video. So I want to say thank you to Lulu on House of Oshun. You know, for a while, I wasn't exactly sure why my house had a different feeling in it. You know, like I was kind of staying more in the kitchen, you know, because I have like a one bedroom, but it has the living room and the kitchen is one area, and the bedroom and bathroom is one area. Long story short, I never knew about mirror gazing. I don't really look into the evil things, you know. That's because the Bible teaches us, you know, keep your mind on things that are above and only concern yourself with those things, you know. I've taken many wrong turns and I don't want to take any more. Even I'm very selective, and I have to be, you know, for my own best interest. You know, I don't tell anybody else how to live their life, nor do I desire to. You know, a lot of people may be a little confused about what it is that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something that I can find peace of mind in, something that I can actually enjoy doing, and something that helps people in a way that doesn't drain me. I do have a lot of energy to give, and some people may think it's not the energy they need. So be it. There's so many people on YouTube you can find. Go ahead. Mine is really a story of recovery, you know, and it's confusing. Because if you listen to the astrologers and the tarot readers, you know, they say we pick this path to come here, right? So then why would we turn and cast down somebody and say, oh, you're stupid for doing that. You should have never done that. You knew nobody was going to be with you after you did that thing. We have to do certain things to evolve. But then how is it acceptable for one person and yet not another? Oh, so your sin, and I'm just going to call it a sin, is different than the next person. And that's why I have to stick with the Bible sometimes, because that's where the evenness comes in for me. You know, and then I can just set it down and it's simple, right? There's sins that are common to man that everybody have been overtaken by, right? So you shouldn't feel guilty about yours, right? Because everybody else has a thing that they've been through too. But it gets sickening when, you know, you gotta wonder when you do something like this that's creative and you're not doing the old thing, right? Then you got the people in the high places, in the high seats, and Moses in the chief seats, they said in the synagogues, right? Because Jesus said, you know, when you get well, right? Now, let me just say this to you. I know, I'm sure you've heard a lot of sermons, right? But the way I hear the Bible is entirely different. There were 10 lepers. Only one came back after he was walking. Pay attention. He was walking and saw that he was healing as he walked. And that's exactly what I do. I have learned from the past that you can't just go to everybody and talk to them about your problems. That becomes ammunition. So I've learned to be private because I never had it when I was younger. You know, I was like all over the place. You know, just be a move from house to house. You know, yeah, I went through a little difficulty. Let me just clear some things up if I could, quick, for those inquiring minds. You know, yeah, I was a little worried about, you know, the testifying in a federal case. Yeah, because you guys brought it out anyway, so I might as well bring it out. And you know what? God has a funny way of working things out. At first, I was like, damn, this is pretty fucked up. I didn't choose this. You know, I was just working in a place. This is bad luck right here, right? Men taking advantage of people. Watch this. I'm a hostess in a bar, doing my thing, working. Guy comes in, he does a reputable business. I check it out. There's no sex involved and nothing. I sign up for the task. I go get paid. Come back, find out it's some entirely different shit. I shouldn't feel worried. No, I shouldn't. Because this motherfucker turned around and wrote a book about it. How you like that? This is the type of shit right here that really fucking fires my ass up. And that's why I like to keep quiet. Oh, you want to talk about my children? We can do that too. You know, what about them going to school? You know, and I've got the abuser in the household, and I got social services in my life, right? Everybody's fucking putting pressure on me. But let's keep in mind, social services knew me from birth, because my mother had a hard time, right? So, and then my sister had a hard time, right? Yeah. So when they died off, guess what? My kids were a free for all. My son, you could say that he went to his teacher. Do I feel like that shit was planned? I'd say a little bit. You know, but it is what it is, right? Sometimes things get ripped right away from you. My life has always been a lesson of letting go, letting things go. That's why I really don't give a fuck that I'm alone, because that's my life lesson, letting things go. So I'm gonna let this video go, and I let my mouth go, and I'm probably gonna come on the camera soon, but I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not a little angry for all the offenses that have been tacked on to me. You know, I don't appreciate the black magic shit. No, I don't. But what I will say is the fucking co-conspirator is troublesome to me. How many knew about that mirror shit? How many? And nobody said anything? But you're not guilty though, right? See, when I do something, I do it out of ignorance, so it's not really an offense. And don't get that fucked up and think that it's magic. That was just my way. You know, you might have saw it as arrogant and ignorance and black magic, because how can this thing be true, right? So am I not powerful, or am I powerful? Can I make these things say what they're gonna say, or not? See, you can't have it both ways, and that's the problem. That's the problem. And that's why I stick with the Bible, because it's a sure thing.